How about 3 of these? Do you know, if you do your comparison shopping anywhere else, just do a little internet search on how much you would spend for flickering candles. Now, one quick thing, and I have to issue a disclaimer before these sell out. You do not have to choose. They look like mercury glass. You get all 3, but here's the caveat. It's actually flicker and color changing, flicker and color changing. I get a little nervous when I even say that. So the heights, you're looking at 4 inches, 5 inches, and 6 inches respectively. Really does look like mercury glass. So beautiful. You don't have to worry about poured wax perhaps melting in a windowsill. Even in the cooler months, the winter months when that sun is streaming through the window, there are no care requirements. There's no worrying, oh gosh, is there a flame? Is there something that's going to be creating a danger? Is there something that has maybe a fragrance associated with it? If you're going to put it on a buffet or a table, which I think would be absolutely beautiful. Oh, Monica, Grace, and Jessica, Leon, Danny, Zudi, Roy, always nice to have all of you here. Let's get in the Christmas spirit because Chad Allen is joining us. Chad, for a $6.65 flex pay, this is such a winner. Every time this has been on the air, it has sold out so quickly. I think it's because a lot of people have done some comparison shopping. I actually had, well, a few Christmas items the other evening when I was on the air, and we actually sold like one candle for like $49. That's not out of the realm. What's really interesting is when we debuted these, I know your mom was even quizzing you. She was saying, should I choose the flicker? Should I choose the color changing? You're gonna give them all 3 and both capabilities, right?
Yeah, she's really good at that, by the way. So she loves to quiz me on the products that I'm presenting here, especially when they're a deal like this. I mean, this is, you know, half price. So hello. So you do get your 4-inch, your 5-inch, and your 6-inch. Hello, welcome to my home. Find Your Marys in the corner of the screen. Oh my goodness, I love that. And it's not just Shannon who is crazy for Christmas. It's me too. I'm going to step away. There's a Christmas tree in my corner of my house already. I turned it off because it is so bright. It was blowing out the camera. That's how crazy I am, just like Shannon. But the flickering candle changes from white to color changing in the flip of a switch. I know Shannon and I always have this battle with the internal HSN teams. It's not or, it's and. You don't have to choose anything because you get all 3 sizes and you get all the colors of the rainbow. You get the white flickering like this, or the color changing. It rotates through 8 different colors, okay? So when I flip it from the white flickering flame, this color changing will actually go through 8 different colors, and I had to do nothing but flip a switch. But I really do love putting them into the white flickering mode. And there's a couple of things I want to tell you because, as Alexander Baker was just pointing out, these just take 3 AAA batteries, and they do go right in the bottom. You don't have to worry about charging these up if they're going to die, or if you haven't plugged them in for the night, anything like that. There is no scent. There's no scent at all, so you don't have to worry about any allergies or fragrance. They are fragrant friendly, I do want to say. And with the 3 AAA batteries inserted, it automatically comes on with the timer. Now, what Shannon is showing you right there is something I love that she does for me because that studio camera is so good, but her cell phone is even better. Right there on the side of the candle, Shannon, it looks like 3D. It's almost like fiber optics reaching out from the center of that candle, which means when your friends or your family come over this holiday season, Shannon, they're going to go, where did you get those candles?
It's so true. Hey, by the way, Leon was asking about a remote. What's interesting is, and Chad, correct me if I'm wrong, and while these are going, Monica, Grace, you're right. It's such a wonderful price. It is only as long as supplies last. It is a $6.65 flex pay. But to answer Leon's question, Chad, if I turn this on at a certain time of day, that kind of takes the place of a remote, right? It'll come back on at that time of day then. Am I right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So there's a built-in timer. These are not just any sort of candle. These are smart candles. So when you turn it on the first time with that one switch on the bottom, turn it on at the time you want them to come on every night. So they last for 5 hours each night. So if I turned it on at 7 p.m., they will go on from 7 p.m. to midnight. They'll go off automatically. I don't have to do anything. And then every night there, after it's 7 o'clock, guess what happens? Ba-da-dum, they all come on. In fact, I've had, actually before the pandemic, because I've had these for quite a while, actually in my home, I had some buddies over and they asked me, they said, did you just, what's going on? I said, oh, it's just a hocus pocus in here, a little magic, because they're year-round candles. They're not just Christmas. They're not just Hanukkah. They're not just any holiday you can think of. These are year-round flameless candles with no scent and no flame. So I put them in my entertainment center. You can put them behind glass. You can put them in that wreath. You can put them in that decanter sort of, one of those glass things that opens up and you can put on the porches, because it's not going to light anything on fire. But just like this, from flickering white to color changing. So if you are having a party, or you are doing that karaoke night, or you're just having a little birthday party on Zoom with some of your buddies, now's your chance to get that ambiance you've been looking for. Okay, that video you just took, can you send that to me? I need to post that on Facebook.
I will
need
have
to post
to.
it on my social. It's so good because we can't capture it, Shannon. That's what I want to say. We can't capture, and I'll try my little webcam here, a little bit different. But what Shannon's pointing out is all the lines. You see the lines are almost like fiber optics reaching out from the inside of the candles. That's why they're called glitter candle. This is like a high-end ABS plastic, looks like mercury glass. Really not going to break unless you do something absolutely ridiculous,
hey,
of course.
Chad, I am
no
so
guarantees.
sorry. I do have to give a little quantity update. And by the way, thanks again to all of my friends on Facebook. I hope you find me because on Instagram, I'm actually going to be listing some things that I'm going to be doing just for you, that it's just from my heart, because the holidays and you are so near and dear to my heart. But find me, I'm going to be sharing Christmas memories and recipes. But what's happening with this is most of us, myself included, are getting more than one. It's a half off sale if you join us now. That's why I had to help Santa out. This is my secret Santa. We'll have our stocking stuffer in just a few moments. But remember, it's kind of like buy one, gift one, keep one, because it's a set of 3, 4 inches, 5 inches, and 6 inches respectively. And then our normal price is $40. And candidly, that's a pretty good price. I actually had one candle close to $50 on the air in the not too distant past. So many of you are buying more than one. And Chad, that's just it. If you change your mind, if you want to add the color, if you want it to come on at a certain time, it's just the flick of that button. It is also a brand name that people know and trust. I just think these are such a lovely addition to the home. I know we talked somewhat about the fact that there's no fragrance. That's actually kind of an added bonus for the holidays, isn't it?
It really is. And I am a normal human who lives in a home alone, and even I still light a candle. I light a traditional candle in a very safe place in my home because I do love that fragrance. However, where I want the candles, and I'm sure you're the same way, is not a safe place. I want them in the entertainment center. I want them around the foliage. I want them around the Christmas tree. I want them to be in a place where I can't have a little black smoke and flame because I light on fire. It's not a safe thing. So these being fragrance-free, these being flameless, not only makes me more comfortable, it makes me sleep well at night, that I didn't worry about blowing the candle out. But you are getting color and the white. I want to make it very clear in case you're just tuning in, you're getting both. All it is a flip of a switch on the bottom, which Shannon just pointed out. Traditionally, you'd have to buy 2 separate candles if you wanted that sort of party candle color-changing mode, or you wanted the white flicker mode. All you need are 3 AAA batteries that go right in the bottom, and then it does have that built-in timer. So it goes on for 5 hours, and then it goes off for 19.
It does.
Math right? Yeah. Goes on for 5, goes off for 19 each and every day. There's nothing to do after that first time turning them on, Shannon.
There you go. So Jessica, I hope that answers your and Leon's question about the timer. Remember, when you turn them on, that's what the timer would be. It kind of knows when to come back on. Robert says you are a legend in the industry, Chad. And Amy, I'm sorry, this is actually from my own private collection. I'm going to try to get HSN to make this shirt sometime. Hey, Hey,
I
Erin,
almost wore that top, Shannon.
see,
That's so
we could have
funny.
been twinsies. Erin, these do come in separate boxes too, don't they? I'm gonna double check on that. So for Amy, hopefully we can get, Jessica rather, you could keep one candle, you could wrap them up separately, regardless, they are going. There are almost 2,000 of these spoken for. Remember, everything has our extended holiday return policy. Boy, oh boy, that price is hard to pass up. And if you love to decorate for the Christmas season like I do, or Chad, that's one thing that I like about the fact that they are both color changing or, you know, and or flicker, that it's in the same candle set. So you could actually keep these out year round, couldn't you?
You really could. And in fact, I do. And here's my little tip, because I know we're getting into really a lot of holiday decor. This is one of those pieces that is good all year round. So it's a good investment for the holidays that last. You don't have to put this away. That's what I'm trying to get to. And the sets I have in front of me, I have 3 sets. All right. So 20, 40, 60 bucks.
Okay.
Quite frankly, you might spend $40 or $50 on one candle from another company, Shannon. 60 bucks. I have a whole tablescape. I have a whole entertainment center. I have a whole house of decorating for 60 bucks.
Well, Chad, this might be your last airing. So at this point, we've actually sold more than 1/3 of the remaining quantity. And thanks to Dustin. Dustin is so great. I've got the dream team on with me tonight. They always exercise a little forbearance when I'm on the air, because they know whatever pops into my head, I'm probably going to do. But I love having my cell phone, because I'm going to be shopping as well. But hopefully that quality is showing up on your televisions at home as clearly as it is here in the studio. Chad, before we let you go though, I am curious, can we get another shipment of these for the Christmas season, or is what we have what we have?
This is it for the entire season. I've been told that officially by the buyers and the vendor and Bell & Howell. But don't forget, it is Bell & Howell, that company we've trusted for over 100 years, here at HSN for over a decade. You were just speaking to quality. You know they stand behind their products, each and everything they bring here to HSN. I hope you are as still as I have been with mine for the last year. I've never changed my batteries. It just takes 3 AAA. I have occasionally changed them to color, changing the 8 different colors that it morphs through. But that white flickering flame looks just like a real candle. Decorate it, enjoy it. Please post about it on your social media. Tag me so I can see it. I hope I get another show, Shannon. I know you're warning me, but I hope I do.
I know. Well, I'm actually going to place my order now, because you and I have had these together. But now, knowing that over 1/3, we'll sell more than half the quantity in this airing, I would definitely encourage you to act now if you want to make sure that you get them. Now, Chad,
you know what? We're going to be back.
I was going to say, you've got more shenanigans coming up tonight in our Christmas show. You don't have
that item.
Do you know what? I'm not even going to tell them what we have.
Okay, I won't eat it.
It's sort of a secret. Okay.
Now, that one is prized to be like literally last show.
Absolutely. Chad, thank you as always. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you, Shannon. See you in about an hour.
Oh, it sounds good. Hey, don't hang up on your candles. We will sell about half the quantity in this airing. Definitely grab yours. That is such a great deal. I just love those. Glad that we could help Santa out with your Secret Santa shopping. Well, we're going to help everybody out. Once more, thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you can, I'm Shannon.